Hello, my name is Osage. So today I'll be talking to you about strategies, the tricks and the tips you need for you to succeed in a quality and food safety manager interview. First things first, it is important for you to understand job description for the role that you are applying for. Every vacancy posted by HR comes with the description, that is the responsibilities every quality manager or food safety manager should have. And understanding the job description helps you to narrow down, streamline what you should focus on. In other words, it helps you to focus on what matters most, so you don't become a jack of all trade but master of none. So it is important that you study the advert and look at the key things that are required of you. Then you'll be able to concentrate and practice as much as you can for your interview day. Another skill set that is of interest or that you should have is the power of an organized thought. Organizing your thought process helps you to say the right thing. You know when to say, how to say, where to say. It helps you to say the right thing to the panelist, and it puts you on the spotlight and gives the panelist an impression of you that you are the right candidate. So it is important that you go to an interview well prepared. You don't go gate crashing in an interview. Remember, you're not the only applicant who have applied for that role or who they interviewed. You have other candidates that are coming with their own experience. So you need to say the right thing. You need to impress the panelists, because if you don't convince them by how articulate you are, how you're able to come up with your points, how you're able to explain scenarios, give examples, then you may not claim the job. So it is important that you organize your thoughts before you go for an interview. Another skill set that you must have is confidence. Confidence puts you on the spotlight. It gives the panelists an impression of who you are. It tells them that you are the right fit, you are the right candidate for that particular job. Remember, you are going for a managerial role and you are going to interface with top management, you're going to interface with your colleagues, you're going to interface with those below you. You will interface with different people from different departments, and a level of confidence is needed for you to engage management. So it is important that you have this skill set. And you need to reflect this confidence level when you are talking to top management and when you are also talking to your panelists. You need to look at the faces of the panelists. Look them in the face. Call them by their names during the interview. And it helps you to take the interview from a formal setting to an informal chat where you begin to share your story. Your examples come from real life experiences, not just an AI driven answer or an already prepared answer in your memory. Remember, you need this confidence to even succeed, in your day-to-day activity. So it will be good for you to covet that particular skill set. Another skill set that you will need that is of interest is you need to have an auditing experience. What do you know about food safety audits? What do you know about quality management system? You are going to be tested at that level, although they may not be asking you what the elements in that particular standard. You may not be asked at that level, but trust me, you'll be asked about your experience with carrying out audits. So the company or the panelists require a strong candidate that can plan an audit, implement an audit, review an audit, develop corrective action plan, and follow through to ensure that the audit is successful. The company wants a quality of food safety manager that can help them retain ISO certifications year in, year out. Now, the auditing experience is not limited to ISO certifications alone. It cuts across even the audits organized by the parental body of that particular organization. Not forgetting the regulatory bodies as well, that you will need to have the experience interfacing with regulatory bodies who come to your facility to audit from time to time. So you need to also reflect that you have at least some level of experience with regulatory agencies who come to audit your facility. And one way to build your auditing skill or experience and to be able to have a good and smooth conversation during your interview when you are tested in auditing experience area is for you to join the internal audit group in your facility. That is a level field ground where you can learn the end-to-end process of your company or organization. Then you are equipped with a skill set and you're able to tell story